We're in jolly old England, destroying the watermelons, riding on top of the trains. I can't believe we have a new Cruis'n game to play on the Nintendo Switch in 2021. It was a big surprise when it was revealed in the Nintendo Direct not too long ago, and I've been playing a ton of it on my Nintendo Switch, especially with my daughter, and we have been having so much freaking fun with this game. Of course, this is a franchise that was started by Eugene Jarvis, the legendary game designer out there who built us Robotron and Defender and Smash TV. This is a man that completely understands the intricacies of fun video game entertainment. You know, he instinctually understands what is and what isn't fun. And Cruis'n Blast is a very interesting blend of things we've seen in other racing games out there, like Burnout and Split Second and Little San Francisco Rush, and obviously the previous Cruis'n games out there. It doesn't take itself seriously at all. You can feel that right from the way that the music kicks off, and it reminds you, let's go cruise. And it was echoing around my house, and I heard my wife singing and humming the song over in another room. It gets into your soul, this game. It's just so addictive and so fun. That is the operative word to play. What I found interesting is that it uses a bunch of real-life cars, licensed vehicles, that you do silly, insane, obnoxious things in. You spin them around and do barrel rolls. You can go up on side wheelies. You can do wheelies kind of at will. You're doing flips and jumps and, crashing through all kinds of geometry in the worlds that you get to race around in. It is joyous. It is just a blast to play, just as the name suggests. I think it's a fantastic port from the arcade to the Nintendo Switch. It runs beautifully at 60 frames per second, and we played it in split screen as well. I didn't play 4-player split screen, so I didn't see that in operation, but I was super impressed that it wasn't really a fidelity knock at all to go into split screen and play this. Now, there is no online multiplayer for the game, which is something that I hope gets patched in down the road, because this is something that is absolutely benefited by racing against somebody else out there. But I think even on the sort of campaign mode of the game, where you're unlocking tracks as a solo player experience, it's still crazy, crazy fun, because there's all kinds of little secrets and hidden surprises and shortcuts. What you do to unlock a lot of stuff is, first of all, you have to come in first and, get the gold medals, and then you're going to unlock the different tours that you can go on. But you also have to hunt and collect all of these keys that you can pick up along the way, and the keys will unlock special vehicles, and that goes all the way up to, eventually you're going to unlock a UFO. There's a fire truck in there. I won't spoil too many of the other ones. But there's, lots of weird, quirky choices, but then also lots of cool choices like a 59 Corvette. You can customize the vehicles to a degree as well, with different paint jobs and different neon skins. You can accentuate their engines, and you can also buy extra boosts for yourself, and boosts are incredibly important, as they are in most arcade racers out there. You earn some boosts by doing the drifts around corners and stuff. Very easy to do that. But you can also purchase some extra surplus ones before you start your tours, and those come in handy. And speaking of where you're racing, you're racing around tracks that might have dinosaurs on them, or giant white ape/yetis. You'll be, racing through snow and through the middle of London. You're going to Hong Kong and jump over some ships. You'll jump over bridges, and you'll see an earthquake take out a bunch of airplanes as you're falling from a giant height, but you'll land softly and you'll just keep trucking. And that's the thing with this game, is like nothing gets in the way of momentum. It's not a game of intricacies. This is not to be mistaken for a Gran Turismo experience. It's not even a Forza Horizon experience. It's not there. This is a game where you step on the gas and you use the brake almost not at all. And you'll bounce off of the walls, you'll bounce through obstructions and traffic along the way. Stuff's going to go crashing everywhere. You'll smash into your opponents and send them flying, and they'll blow up in beautiful explosions. There's just cacophony everywhere in every direction. But that propulsive force is invigorating, and it just puts a smile on your face. You're not fighting with the game at all. The only thing that you are fighting with is there is some challenge with completing some of these tracks, especially if you're trying to get all the keys and coming in first. You're going to be doing some of the same courses over and over again. You can bounce down to easy mode and complete everything, but everything you unlock in easy doesn't really carry over if you go up to the normal mode, and so on and so on. And there's even a super hard mode once you really understand all of the game's intricacies. I bought this game for $50 on the eShop, and I think it was $50 very well spent. I wanted to support Eugene Jarvis and Raw Thrills, who's the company behind all of this. I just think it's fantastic that this company is bringing some of that arcade joy that they make, because that's where they specialize, their creativity on, is making cool arcade experiences out there. But I love that they've brought an arcade game like Cruis'n Blast to the Nintendo Switch. It's a perfect fit. There's also an arcade mode in the game as well, so you can go on the tours, you can go on the arcade mode, there's also a time trial mode, and hopefully we get a patch of some online multiplayer for this. But more importantly, I hope that this is a massive success and it inspires Eugene and his team to build us more content to take home, to be on consoles, because this is a guy that's built some definitive work over the years. And this is, a terrific creation. He's built us many, many, many fun games in his long, long career. And this is up near the top out of the games that I have played. And I wasn't even a huge Cruis'n USA fan. I was there for the N64 launch of all of that stuff and played Cruis'n various times along the way. But I don't know, there was something about this game being a great fit at the right time. It's just a super fun, easy to escape in arcade racer on the Nintendo Switch. I love it. I would probably go somewhere between an 8.5 and a 9 for this game, and I feel a little weird giving it a 9, so I'm going to go, and I can't give it an 8.75, so I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10.